So I'm going to give you a quick demo now of Mood Magic within the Chatty Toolbox software. And Mood Magic sits, well, I should have gone out to the higher level actually. It sits within Chatty Emotions here. You can see we've got emotions, moods and blank. So if we go into Chatty Emotions and then we'll go into Mood Magic, and then just to explain, this doesn't have screening as part of it. It's really just a teaching tool. So 3 different breathing techniques that we're teaching in here. They're just all a little bit different. So it's a case of your school might have a policy of teaching it one way or another, or you might just want to try the different techniques and see which one appeals to all the children or individual children. So I'll show you circle breathing to begin with. And this is quite nice because you're going to get a nice picture up on screen. Some of them are animated a little bit, so you might have butterflies that move around, or you might have bubbles in the sea, etc. They have a soundtrack with them, and then they have somebody talking over the breathing that should be done. And I've seen some schools using this where, you know, they might let one child choose which picture for that day for the whole class. So if somebody's, you know, done all the work well, or for whatever reason, they might be the one that comes up onto the smartboard and picks a picture. So let's say they like unicorns. Breathe in. Breathe. And then you've been modelling and demonstrating the breathing part of it for the children, and just showing them, you know, how that timing works. So they just start to slow things down. Breathe in. Okay, and they could, you know, every picture has got a different piece of music. So the fairy one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. So that's how that one works. You've got a Superman one. Breathe in. Breathe out. And it's quite a nice activity to have on the board and get the children practicing, maybe at the end of the morning before they go to lunch, or even if after they've come back from lunch when they might be a little bit overexcited. This might be a way of calming them down. Got some here for older children. We've got a hiker. Breathe in. And that's got a bird animation. Breathe out. And we've got a ninja guy. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe. And there's a tree house. Breathe in. That one's got animated butterflies. Breathe out. And a bit of breathe fog in. Which is quite nice, but probably good for an older child maybe. And you've got a nice spa experience one. Breathe out. So that gives you the idea. Lots of different pictures with different music for each. You've got square breathing. This time you've got a bit of movement on the screen. So you've got like a lava lamp type of thing. Hold. And this uses a technique where you've got breathing in and holding. Breathe out. Hold. Okay. Breathe. And there's a different animation there for each one. So that's like a kaleidoscope, then you've got raindrops, and then you've got some sort of weird sort of animation-y thing there. And then finally you've got finger breathing. This is probably my favourite because I like the fact that a child will always have their hand with them. So once they've learnt how to use this technique, then they can carry this out and wherever they are, if they're struggling to cope in the playground or wherever. I'll pick this one because I quite like the guitar music. Breathe out. Breathe in. So the in breath is as you're going upwards, and then the out breath is as you're going downwards. And that just keeps running in. Got some different music on the other ones. Breathe in. Breathe out. A bit more guitar. Breathe in. Okay, and that's it. So it's just something that you can use as a whole class activity really, but I hope you like that and find it useful with some of the children.